چطوری رفقا؟ امیدوارم که حالتون خوب باشه. امشب اومدیم با یه کلیپ ترسناک که بریم با هم دیگه ببینیم.
Published to TikTok by Martin. The TikToker thinks this is a monster. A baby is turning
یه
restless
چیزی
in his
پشتمونه
crib. You can see a dark form at the
هست.
head of the crib, but it's not yet clear if it's just an innocuous shadow cast by something in the room. But as the baby turns onto his stomach, two glowing eyes blink open and thin, smoky fingers reach into the crib from the side. Is this a spirit, an alien, a monster? Sometimes you just want to kick back and relax, and then this happens. Published to YouTube in February of 2018, this YouTuber from Brandon, Manitoba, Canada writes, was watching TV when I heard noises, started to record and caught
کلا
this.
اذیتشون میکنه، همه چی رو تکون میده.
My apartment has things going on. In the clip, the uploader says he's been hearing some unexplained banging in the apartment. Soon, the source of the banging demonstrates that he means business. A chair scrapes towards the camera across the floor on its own. Then behind it in the other room, a garbage can flips right over. It seems something in this house is out to get him. As Devon the Ninth Hokage advises in the comments, you have to get out of there. Trying to tell you
نه واقعا فکر
something.
کنم خودت خونه تنها باشی، یه اتفاق برات بیفته. واکنش چیه؟
This will leave you shaking. Out in the jungle at night, a group is discussing something while standing outside of this obscure structure. The moon is full above. They start to see a small point of light blinking in the darkness. They follow it as it moves. Then all of a sudden, something heavy like a brick falls from above. The group starts running like mad. What just tried to take their lives? Think you've got your fear handled. It starts to eat you alive. This is an Instagram post.
این داخل آینه یه اتفاقاتی داره میفته.
Has a voice like a nightingale and is recording herself to showcase her talent. But your focus is shifted by the strange supernatural mirror that magically appears in the background, with the camera facing selfie style toward the girl. At the beginning of the clip, you can see the space on the wall behind her is empty. She shifts, and suddenly there's a small mirror posted there. As she continues to sing, oblivious in the mirror,
تازه الان
strange
متوجه شدم.
reflections emerge and disappear sporadically, being as it looks like she's in the classroom alone. These figures appearing out of nowhere are more than frightening. And when she finally realizes something's off, she springs from her seat screaming. She flees the classroom. Where did this mirror come from? Who or what was being by Henry Cavill? This clip is seemingly just a simple, albeit incredible instructional video, in which Superman actor Henry Cavill puts together a gaming PC. But not everything is as it seems. As Henry pieces this monster together, sharing his expertise, the project turns into an all-day event and darkness falls outside. That's when you see this eerie face in the window.
این یکی پشت پنجره است. قیافه شکل جوکره.
Henry writing. There is a creepy face behind the window. What is that? Well, Cavill has no answer. Miss Nightmare does suggest
خود یارو اصلا متوجه نیست.
or a lurker. Well, Danny Maiden thinks it's a Joker painting. What do you think it is? Just an altogether eerie reflection? Or it's picked up some heat in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. Posted by Breakman in August of 2020, the creature captured in this video isn't like one you'd want to cross paths with at night. Appearing straight out of a nightmare, the figure could be described as a cross between a skeleton or a scarecrow. But it's the figure's jerky animated movements that really put the viewer on edge. The long-limbed creature walks joltingly across the road before realizing it's being watched. It whips around abruptly, causing the person filming to drop his camera downward. When he lifts it up again, the scary scarecrow has vanished. What is happening? Is this figure mechanical, remote controlled? Where did it disappear to and why? I think there's a good chance this is CGI. But if that's Chill's narrator subreddit, this redditor writes, I've been getting haunted for a while now, and now it's messing with childhood pictures of me. In the clip, the kid says his door won't stop opening, and in that moment it's
آره این هم همینجوری داشته فیلم
shortly
میگرفته
after a series of
یهو در
pictures
باز
falls
میشی و
slightly
سالات تو
from the
کنه.
wall and starts to swing. Is this a demon as the Redditor suggests? Another Redditor in the comments thinks it may be a ghost or a spirit, but likely not a demon. He offers advice writing, ask it how you can help, maybe research your house to see what may have happened there. Other Redditors like I Pro the Floor thinks on your home security camera, what would you think? According to Johnny Smither 333, who posted the video to the Ghosts subreddit, the strange capture came from his living room's motion detection camera. Whatever this flash is had enough presence to set off the camera, but it's unclear what that blur might be. While many in the comments say it's a bug, others like
مثل روحه
offers more creative
یهو رد میشه میره.
suggestions. She writes, it's a tiny witch on a matchstick. Clearly, you can see the hat and the giant witch nose. Another Redditor suggests that it could be gremlins. As soon as it gets closer to the camera, it doesn't look like any bug he's seen. Have you seen a bug that looks like this? I know that's likely the mill. The historic mining site in Silver City, Nevada, has a reputation, and it's not a good one. At least one documented incident of someone taking their own life has been recorded there. Perhaps it's the spirit from this unfortunate history that lingers in the mill. Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit, Facts by James TV writes, at 24 minutes 30 seconds you could see a shadow-like figure down the hallway. At the very same space it is known to be haunted by a
ببین مثل
spirit
یه سایه اونور
very
وایستاده.
protective about that area. At the timestamp in question, you can see what James is talking about. He said he felt a presence, so they stopped and shined the flashlight down at the end of the hall. A small shadow figure appears, saying that a spirit manifests itself. You'd better be ready. Posted to the Ghosts subreddit by On Behalf of the Gesture. This is what happens when you provoke a ghost. After inviting a ghost in a giant empty warehouse to manifest itself, the Redditor asks the spirit not to scare him too badly. The ghost only heard the first half, appearing in the form of smoke or dust or vapor of some kind. It shocks the Redditor so much that he quickly backs up and turns to lead. You may not leave alone. Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit,
این مثل یه روحی بود.
Gaming writes, this was caught in a cemetery when we were leaving. All four of us got chills at the time, and it felt like
آقا
someone
مگه
was with
میشه بغل
us.
جاده
In
یکی
the short
وایسته؟
clip, the group is heading out of the driveway of the cemetery when you see a figure on the side of
ببین
the
قشنگ
road.
یکی
According to the
وایستاده.
Redditor, they caught this creepy thing on video where in reality there was nothing, just grass and a
خیلی
telephone
عجیبه.
pole. Do you see it? Redditor Treadway0311 does writing. There you if the ghost that's haunting your house doesn't want to share it with you. Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit, this Redditor writes, threw this edit together of me being haunted and I'm terrified. In the beginning of the clip, Mossy asks the spirit if he can please enter his room, and the door swings closed. We'll take that as a no. He hurries to open it and reveals that there's no one behind it or inside, as he mentions that his fan is turned off on its own. The fan flings itself from the table beside his
این
bed.
وسایل اینا همه رو
Lastly, he
پرتاب
turns on his
میکنه.
piano keyboard and asks the spirit to play a song. The spirit obliges, pressing a few random keys. Is this a harmless haunting, or is something more evil at play? Redditor Bestia Hermosa advises that the Redditor sweep everything out of this house. She writes, when you come back into your home, close the door behind you without looking back, outside your door in order to have any bad juju stay out, and no unwelcoming entities in your home. We hope Bestia's advice works. Peekaboo with the paranormal. Redditor Paranormal Purgatory has posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit. He writes, an apparition was caught peeking around the door at a 150-year-old farmhouse mansion with tons of EVPs and footsteps, and a child asking for help and wanting us to play. At the moment in question, the Redditor is walking down a hallway when his battery starts running out. As he approaches a room, something is clearly peering around the corner at him. It moves quickly out of sight once it notices that it's been seen. The Redditor shouts hey at it. The thing is definitely a figure, not a lens flare, and can't be explained away as some technical glitch.
خب رفقا کلیپ ها تمام شد. مرسی که تا آخر ویدیو با من همراه بودین و لایک و کامنت و سابسکرایب یادتون نره. عشقید. فعلا.